The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Eigenbrodt to the right-hand side of Schreiner. Low snap, regathers, hands off Eigenbrodt, tiptoeing his way through the defense to the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. And here's Schreiner going to take a shot downfield. He's got his receiver hauled in by Tyler Brandner to the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. 40, he's gone. 30, 20, touchdown. Spring.
Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals have snapped Kimberly's 70-game winning streak.
High school games video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right. Watch the biggest games live, too.
Hold it in for a touchdown. There is your state championship.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, and from Fruth Field in Fond du Lac, you are watching Radio Plus Sports. Tonight, it's football, the Flyweight Conference style, as the St. Mary Springs Ledgers celebrate homecoming, taking on the North Fond du Lac Orioles. The Ledgers ranked number 1 in the state in Division 6, looking to continue that road undefeated as they have their homecoming contest here tonight. Greg Zonefeld, happy to have you along with us here on Radio Plus. We'll be, as you watch the action, we'll be describing the action for you between these two longtime Flyweight Conference rivals. And glad to have you along today on our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. This reminder also that high school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by Edward Jones and your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So the Ledgers, as we said, come in on a hot streak. They've won all 5 games that they played, began the season with a 27-0 shutout of Lake Country Lutheran, then defeated Darlington in a battle of small school state powers 20-18. And since then, the road's gotten a lot easier. A 52-7 win over Laconia to open Flyweight Conference play, a 42-6 win at Omro, and then last week in a game many expected to be a pretty good showdown, the Ledger defense pitched another shutout, knocking out Winnebago Lutheran Academy by a score of 37-0. Coach Bob Highland, 52nd year at the helm, 497 wins for the all-time leading coach in the history of high school football in Wisconsin. That is 3 wins away from the 500 mark, and we'll talk about that a little more as things go along. As for North Fond du Lac and Ken Wolf, trying to do some rebuilding, trying to build up the players he's got. The Orioles 0-5 so far this season. They opened the season with a 54-6 loss to Blackhawk Warren, Illinois. Had a tough game with Ripon. Lost by a score of 20-6 in their second outing of the year. Then as conference play has gotten going, they lost to Omro 47-0. 2 weeks ago, lost to Campbellsport 47-7. And put 2 touchdowns on the board last week, but not enough as they lost to Laconia by a score of 42-12. Young squad for the Orioles, just 6 seniors, 15 juniors, whereas Coach Highland's Ledgers, 19 seniors will be in uniform tonight. A lot of those getting a chance to start here on homecoming. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back with a little more here on our interior saw and tool pregame show as you prepare for Ledger football here on RadioPlusInfo.com. We'll be back to this 3-minute timeout. You're watching high school sports on Radio Plus.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
I think financial education from an early age is a very important component of long-term success, both for the bank, the community, and the economy as a whole. I think a lot of times kids learn either what they see in their homes or what they potentially learn in school, and sometimes there's a disconnect about how things actually work. And I think the bank's job is to bridge that gap of what's being taught in the schools and the homes and couple it with some real-world experience. So at an early age, helping to educate and understand, what can you do with your money? What does it mean to put it in a savings account? If you put it in a savings account, where is it? How do I get it? Some of the things that adults take for granted, I think if we teach our kids at a young age how the banking system as a whole works and what the benefits are to the communities and to themselves as they grow up, I think that becomes a differentiation point for a lot of places.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Greg Zonefeld back with you here at Fruth Field on homecoming for St. Mary Springs Academy. And fall is definitely hit. Temperature down under low 50s here as we get ready. It looked like a little rain might be coming in. Colby and Aiden, my partners in the broadcast, pushing the buttons and running the camera tonight when they came to set up. Thought, boy, they might get a little wet here tonight. But looks like the rain's going to stay to the north, and it's a beautiful fall evening for football. Going to continue here in our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show with our Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule your appointment today. And Nick Rush sat down earlier this week with Coach Bob Highland, head coach of the Ledgers, to talk about this game against North Fondy. And let's hear what Coach Highland had to say.
This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It continues on RadioPlusInfo.com. Coach's Smile segment presented by Fondy Family Dental, seeing all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule your appointment today with Fondy Family Dental. Springs head coach Bob Highland with us during the Ledger's homecoming week. Coach, always a pleasure. Thanks for the time.
No problem. good to always be there.
Yeah. Springs and WLA this past Saturday, Coach, a game that really you dominated from start to finish. Talk about that for us in a 37-0 shutout.
Yeah. Winnebago moved the ball fairly well against us early in the game, and, it was a little scary for a while. They got down in our territory, but most of the yards came on one drive. And then we picked it up a little bit, but we were in control the whole game. So it was a nice game for us. Winnebago really played, I thought, pretty well. They hit very hard. They're a very strong football team in that. So very happy with the win. Move on to the next one.
Levi Hefner, 10 carries, $125, and a touchdown. JT Koenigs had 9 carries, 64 yards, couple of scores, spreading the ball. And Bauer also had a rushing touchdown there. You spread the ball around quite significantly in the game, Coach.
Well, that's our system. We run with 4 running backs most of the time, rotating in, and all 4 of them got some carries. Person only had a couple, but his main role is to block. Mm-hmm. And Jacob Holmes, and he really does a nice job for us. He's the reason why Hemker's getting those yardage, because he's when we insert him, he is a very good blocker. So it's like having an extra guard in the backfield leading up, and he was the difference, really, in a lot of cases.
You have North Fond du Lac 0-5 this season, Coach, and the Orioles struggle, year after year as of late here. What are your thoughts on the Orioles coming up on Friday night?
Well, they're a better football team than they have been in recent years. They've got some good numbers on the sidelines. I only have the couple films that they've had to go through, and they're doing things a little better than what they've done in the past, and so that gives the coaches, I give them the credit to stick with it, to go after it. But again, not the talent. They try to throw the ball and not really have the people to do that. So I guess it's their system. They're going to stick with it. They'll someday make it work.
And just want to get out of the game without any injuries for the Ledgers. Coming to the home stretch of the regular season here, vying for another conference championship. Coach, homecoming week, special plans this week. What's the team focused on besides football? Or it should just be football, though, right?
Yeah. Well, you know better than that.
Yeah, right.
There's so many distractions when you have a homecoming week. I ask them not to get involved in the extra stuff too much, and hopefully that's happening. But again, you either want to play the best in the conference or the worst for your homecoming game to get your mental state there. So again, we're playing at North Fond du Lac, and again, the kids are focused on football, and we'll see what we do.
After this week, you have on the road at Campbellsport, on the road in Lamira, and then the matchup against the Cardinals, the rematch again against Mayville. So we'll look forward to chatting again next week, Coach. Okay, thank you.
Real good. Thank you, Dick.
All right. Happy homecoming week. That's Ledger's head coach, Bob Highland, with us, part of the Integrity Selling Tool pregame show. That's our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment, presented by Fondy Family Dental, seeing all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Back with more, part of the pregame show. It's on the way next.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
memories deserve real cameras.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
This is Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen. I know a great team when I experience it, and Team Holiday is one of the best.
I think what keeps people coming back to Holiday is our people. Taking care of the customer is everybody's focus.
Delivering exceptional customer care.
It's what we do.
Get more truck or SUV for your buck, enticing offers, and more for your trade on a new or GM certified pre-owned Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
And we're back here at Fruth Field. Heard that interview there on our Fondy Family Dental Smile Coaches interview with Coach Highland. As we said, Coach Highland coming into this one, 497 career wins, depending on how the Ledger schedule goes. And we know Ledger football does not look beyond anybody, but that would put him on pace 3 weeks from now at Lemira to go for the Big 500. So first step in that journey is here tonight. Time now for our Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report got pain. See Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer, Bauer Chiropractic, voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. One injury, significant injury to report for the Ledgers. Corbin Langfeld, a starting D-back, senior, tore his knee ligament last week, so he's out of action indefinitely after that one. Didn't get an exact injury report from Coach Ken Wolf of North Fond du Lac. However, I do see Ethan Sadoff, their 5'10 senior wide receiver and defensive back, honorable mention all-conference player a year ago. Do see him in street clothes over there with the team. So one of the 6 seniors and arguably one of the leaders on the Orioles squad out of action. Time now for our Baker Cheese starting lineups, and as we watched the coin toss a little while ago, looks like the Ledgers are going to start on offense. The Ledgers will start along the line at left tackle Nolan Baudry, a 6'1", 290-pound senior. The left guard Noah Moole, 6'1", 205, a sophomore. The center Adam Wilcox, 5'11", 185, a senior. The right guard is Luke Schwartz, 6'1", 220, a junior. The right tackle Cooper Longley, 6'2", 250, a sophomore. Platoon system at quarterback for St. Mary Springs Academy. It'll be the senior Cullen King, 6'6", 185, or the junior Max Bauer, 6'1", 165. Two-back set as the Ledgers have moved their offense around as the year's gone on. Two backs tonight, Levi Humphners, 6', 200, a senior. Jonathan Korb, 5'10", 165, a senior. The tight end is a good one. Lucas Ramaker, 6'4", 185, a senior. Also an outstanding punter. In fact, he's one of the finalists for the Kevin Stemke Award offered by WIS Sports Wisconsin. The wideouts and flankers, Sam Lucas, 6'1", 190, a junior. Sam Kuhn, 6'1", 170, a senior. Sam Baker, Sam, 5'11", 165, a senior. Also expect to see Jamison Ahern out in the wideout. He's a 5'9", 160 junior. And in the backfield, J.T. Kennings will be getting some carries there. He's 5'8", 170, a junior. The Oriole defense for North Fond du Lac. The visitors tonight at defensive end, Sean Patrick Juwani, 6 foot, 246, a junior. Bryce Nichols, the D tackle. Bruce Nichols, the D tackle, 6 foot, 223, a junior. The other defensive end is Cale Voskel, 6'5", 315, a junior. Linebacking crew, Joseph Grohl, 6 foot, 157, a senior. Zachary Seachlog, 5'10", 175, a junior. Dimitri Reed, 5'7", 143, a freshman. And Jackson Goldobsky, 6 foot, 158, a junior. Cornerbacks, Isaiah Rohde, 5'10", 138, a junior. Gavin Simon, 6 foot, 149, a junior. The safeties, Jackson Yower, 5'7", 171, a senior. Aiden Price, 6'1", 152, a sophomore. Those are your starting lineups on the Baker Cheese starting lineup. So we're going to have some national anthem and then coming up here, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout and be back with our Right Way Home Improvement kickoff. You're listening to the Integrity Saw Into a pregame show on Radio Plus Sports.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market-leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Greg Zonefeld back with you on a gorgeous fall Friday night here from Fruth Field as the St. Mary's Springs Academy Ledgers celebrate homecoming, taking on the North Fond du Lac Fighting Orioles. Ran through those Baker Cheese starting lineups. The Ledgers coached by Bob Highland. His assistants are Kyle Krieger, Kevin Grunwald, Joe Kemp, Kurt Krieger, Kyle Jefferson, Robert Highland, and Zach Wilderman. As for North Fond du Lac, they are coached by Ken Wolf, his assistants, Dustin Dyke, Brennan Bryan, Blake Yauer, and Fritz Berchi. So beautiful night here for football and a nice crowd out here on homecoming for the Ledgers down in front of us. Pep band was going, national anthem sung by the senior football members who are part of the Ledger choir. So good to see those guys using their talents and being a part of that as well. North Fond du Lac, as we said, trying to rebuild their program after several years of struggle, and Coach Ken Wolf doing his best with that. The Orioles have lost actually 42 consecutive contests. Their last win back in August of 2016 against Randolph, and in conference play, the Orioles' last win came back in 2013 when they beat Kettle Moraine Lutheran back when the Chargers were part of the Flyway Conference. But tonight we're going to see Coach Highland and his squad going to look to play a bunch of his seniors, I'm sure, on homecoming, and try to keep the team healthy, take care of business here. And next week they'll get ready to go on to Campbellsport. And that game next week, one of the tougher tests. Campbellsport is 2-1 coming into Flyway Conference play tonight. The Ledgers in Mayville tied up top at 3-0. The Cardinals highly ranked in Division 4. Maybe a potential collision course between those two teams coming the last week of the season. Campbellsport and Laconia are 2-1. Omro and Winnebago Lutheran 1-2. And Lemira and North Fond du Lac both yet to pick up a win in the conference standings. So the Ledgers are going to receive as we begin this ball game, and as you watch the game, as we also watch from the press box up here, right off of the midfield stripe. Orioles will kick off, and as you watch, the Ledgers will go right to left across your dial. North Fond du Lac in those road whites with black pants. The Ledgers, the traditional white helmets with blue jerseys, a little bit of trim, and the white numerals. Set to kick off, Jackson Yower, a 5'7", 171-pound senior. Two men back for the Ledgers, Brendan Gerdig. He's a 5'9", 150-pound junior, and Jamison Ahern, 5'9", 160, a junior. And we are set for action. The kick goes up, short kick, and it's going to bounce and be taken by Gerdig. He's at the 20, across the 25, breaks one tackle, trying to get up to the 30, and he will. It's about an 8-yard return. Nice tackle there for the Orioles, taken down there by Lees Reed. So the Ledgers are going to get first down and 10 at the 30-yard line as they get things set to go in action. Cullen King is going to get the first couple series here, and then we will probably see some of Max Bauer, and then they'll rotate accordingly and see what they need to do. Lucas Ramaker, normally the tight end, coming wide to the left, man in motion is Humphrey. Here comes a screen pass. Humphrey's going to get across the 30 to the 35, now to the 40. Breaks the tackle 45 across near midfield, where he's taken down by the linebacker Joseph Grohl. But it's an 18-yard gain on the first play from scrimmage for the Ledgers. And a nice little swing pass out there to Levi Humphrey. And he makes his second catch of the season. And it's a first down, St. Mary's Springs, now in their own 48. Two men in the backfield. And going in motion, left to right. Now they're going to give this to Humphrey. He's across midfield, across the 45. Breaks out of the left side, breaks another tackle around the corner. Here he goes, down to the 30, and he's taken down. A touchdown-saving tackle made there in the set by the safety, Aiden Price. But a nice gain by Humphrey. He is going to gain 32 yards on that carry. And the Ledgers in business once again on that first carry of the game for Levi Humphrey. He's rushed for 520 yards, average 7.6 coming into this one. Give now to the first man through, and Jonathan Korb is going to fight and get 2 yards. It's going to bring up second down and 8. So the Ledgers with two explosive plays from Levi Humphrey. Officially, they're going to give 3 yards to Korb on that carry. Second down 7. King looks out, and now the play coming in from the sideline was Sam Kuhn. Kuhn is going to go wide to the right. Coming down here on the near side is going to be Sam Lucas. Ramaker in motion. Two guys in the backfield. Back to pass is King, looking for somewhere to go. Has Ramaker wide open, but just overthrew him a notch. Good job by Ramaker. Made the nice little out route, and the pass was just a little bit high. And it'll bring now third down and 8 to go. 3rd and 8 for the Ledgers. Play comes in from the sideline. as Sam Baker will be the play shuttle guy this time. Baker's going to come wide to the left. It'll be Sam Lucas going wide to the right. Humphrey in the backfield with J.T. Kennings. Man in motion. They're going to give it on the swing. Here comes Baker or Lucas rather, on the run, and he can't quite get around the outside. Nice job tackling. Second time we've called Aiden Price's number. He's going to get down there inside the 15 to the 12. And that's going to be just enough for a first down. So 7-yard gain. Needed 7 and got 7 on the run there by Sam Lucas. So the third first down for the Ledgers, and now they can get a first down yet without getting all the way into the end zone. This one's given up to Humphrey again. He's going to get inside the 10. We'll call that a 4-yard gain for Levi. Second down now. So the Ledger's going to be talking to offensive coordinator Kyle Krieger. Going to probably mix some things up a little bit tonight. Chance to run some different sets. Humphrey in the backfield again with J.T. Kennings. Two receivers wide to the right. Give this to Humphrey. He's going to try to get up the middle, and he's wrapped up inside. Let's get across the 5 down to the 4. Nice tackle down in there by the big fella inside. That's Sean Patrick Juani. Juani on the tackle is going to give 4 yards there for Humphrey. So he's now up to 40 yards on 3 carries. And it's now 3rd down and 1. So the Ledgers can get a first down and a fresh set of downs here. Spread out the field once again. Lucas wide to the left, Kuhn wide to the right. Give is up the middle to Humphrey, and he's going to be into the end zone. Actually, it's not Humphrey. They're going to give the carry to Jacob Holmes, and Jacob Holmes powers into the end zone and scores the touchdown. So Jacob Holmes puts the Ledgers on the board with a 4-yard run at the 8:52 mark of this one. And now on for the point after. Looks like it's going to be Cole Rotman to take the kick. His kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:52 to go here in quarter number 1, the Ledgers march their way down the field and use a 4-yard run by Jacob Holmes to take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Radio Plus Sports.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a 3rd-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
So the Ledgers go 8 plays and 70 yards in just over 3 minutes and take a 7-0 lead as we get things off and going. Ledgers rack up on that drive 4 first downs, 1 by passing and 3 by running. So Cole Rotman now set to kick off and back to receive the kick here for North Fondy. Double safeties are Dimitri Reed and Jesse Hendel. Here's the kick. It's going to go over in the corner and into the end zone for a touchback. So Rotman does his job, and the Ledger defense will get their first shot out here on the field. Ledger defense tonight going to start Jacob Holmes, 5'8", 185, a junior who just scored that touchdown on offense. Ethan Galindo, 5'7", 165, a senior. Caden Pitts, 6'3", 205, a sophomore. Luke Schwartz, 6'1", 220, a junior. Those are the guys up front. Linebacking crew, Levi Humphrey, 6', 200, a senior. Thomas Arndt, 6', 180, a senior, getting the start. Tom Kaufman, 6'4", 175, a senior, and we'll set the secondary in a little bit. Spread field, 3 receivers. Back to pass here is North Fond du Lac. Pass is tipped and it falls incomplete as trying to make the quick out there is the quarterback, Abe Maurer, and that pass was tipped. Could have been intercepted, but falls incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down coming here for North Fondy. Finished setting that secondary for the Ledgers. Ramaker is the cornerback. Nicholas Gilgenbach, 5'11", 165 senior. The safeties are Josiah Moole and Gavin Yan. Shotgun formation once again, and we got early movement. And we see our first penalty of the game. I think that's going to be a false start, and it is. False start on North Fond du Lac is going to send them back 5 yards. And that's going to make it now 2nd down and 15. Ball back at the 15-yard line now. Out as receivers, we got Jackson Goldopsky is wide to the left. Connor Grohl wide to the right. Joseph Grohl in the slot. Here comes the pass. It's complete. Up across the 25 is Joseph Grohl, and he's going to get all the way up there to the 32-yard line. And a gain of 17 is going to be a 1st down for North Fond du Lac. Nice little play there as they swung the pass out wide. It was Connor Grohl who caught that one. And he got the 1st down before being ridden down in the secondary there by, I believe that was Ramaker who made that. So 1st down 10 for North Fond du Lac as they get out of the shadow of the goalpost a little bit. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single setback is Yower. And they're going to try to give it to Yower. He's going to try to go up the middle, and the ball's loose. Fumble, and on top of it are the Ledgers. Tom Kaufman gets the recovery. Jack Yower had gotten a 2-yard gain, but the ball popped loose. And on the turnover, the Ledgers are going to take over here at the 32-yard line of North Fond du Lac. So the fumble gives the Ledgers golden opportunity here, and once again in really, really good field position. Ramaker goes wide to the right. Coming down on this side, near side are Kuhn and Baker. Back to pass, and they're going to look for Ramaker. He's looking on the post route, and he's just overthrown. Single coverage over there on the far side. Defensively, that was Connor Grohl in coverage, and the ball was thrown a little bit too far again for Ramaker. You can see they're trying to work that pass angle just a little bit. That's going to bring up now a 2nd down and 10. This time going way wide to the right side is going to be Sam Kuhn. Ramaker in the more typical tight end position there on the right side of the line. Here's a give to Humphrey, trying to find the hole. And he thought he had a little opening, but a nice tackle down there made by number 7, Yaliz Reed, as he got Humphrey by the ankles and held Levi to just a 2-yard gain. So 3rd down and 8 now for the Ledgers. Ball setting right at the 30-yard line. And North Fond du Lac, after coughing the ball up on their 3rd play from scrimmage, looking to try to make a stand and not have that turn into points. King under center, 2 guys in the backfield, back to pass. Here comes a blitz, and King comes down. King is sacked. As coming from this, the backside here was Jackson Goldopsky, and he's going to take down King, and that's going to be an 8-yard loss on the sack. And the Ledgers are now going to be 4th down and long. And let's see what they're going to do on that one. It's going to be 4th down and 16 to go. Ball at the 38-yard line. King lost 8 yards on that one, and the Ledgers are going to go for it. Kind of in this no man's land. If you punt, there isn't much space. So St. Mary Springs, so 7:05 to go here in the first quarter, is going to go for it here. Back to pass is King. Man in the coverage, and he's going to just throw that one away as the nice job by the defense of North Fond du Lac. They came in hard, had 3 men around King, and his only choice was to throw it into the ground. And it will be turnover on downs. North Fond du Lac doing a nice job there on eliminating the opportunity that they handed to the Ledgers. And now with 6:58 to go, North Fond du Lac is going to start with the ball at the 38-yard line. So on that possession, North Fond du Lac actually gained 6 yards on defense. So back to the offensive end here for the Orioles. Shotgun snap, and here's the handoff. Handoff to Yower. Yower's going to try to pick his way up the middle. Runs into a wall of Ledgers. He's going to get up across the 40. I'm going to call that a 3-yard gain for Jackson Yower. And a host of Ledgers in there to make the tackle. It's going to bring now 2nd down and a long 7. Notably inside, the last guy up off the pile there was Noah Mole. 2nd down, and we're going to call it 7. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation once again. Here's another gift to Yower. He's going to go up that time, and a big hit coming up from this linebacker spot is Levi Humphrey. And he met Yower right at the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Might have even lost a half a yard. It's going to make now 3rd down. We're going to call it 8. Ledgers do a little substitution. Luke Schwartz comes in as a little more of a pass rush set here for the Ledger defense. 3rd and 8 at their own 40 for North Fond du Lac. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back in the shotgun once again is Abe Maurer. He's going to roll to the right, looking for the pass. Has the tight end, and the tight end there with the catch is Yaliz Reed. He's up across the 40. He gains 4 yards. So that's a 2nd completion in 3 tries there for Maurer. And it's going to be 4th down and 4, and it's going to be a punting situation here for North Fondy. Ledger send 1 man back in single safety. And the punter here for North Fond du Lac is Jackson Yower. Snap is back. Good rush. Can't quite get it. Trying to go after it, and it's going to take a bounce, and the Ledger returner over there, Gavin Jans, is just going to let it go. It's going to be downed at the 25-yard line. So 29-yard punt that time by Yower, and the Ledgers are going to take over with another possession there at their own 25. So North Fond du Lac was able to stop the Ledgers, but couldn't do anything offensively. And Coach Hyland's going to have his offense back on the field and see what they can do. Cullen King getting his 3rd series. We weren't sure how King and Bauer were going to rotate, but King's still there. 2 guys in the backfield. Here comes a man in motion for the Ledgers. Here's the pitch out. Here comes Humphrey on the left side. He's got some room. He's across the 30, down to the 35. The blockers in front of him. Now to the 40. The cutback comes across to the 42. And once again, with the tackle there is Reed, and we've called his name a lot. But that time, a 17-yard gain for Humphrey, and he's up to 59 yards on just 5 carries. And the Ledgers getting back there near midfield once again, and they'll go 1st down and 10. 2 receivers out to the right, to the open side of the field. King under center, give once again. And the runner's through to the left side. He's across the 40, down to the 30, inside the 25. Nice run there. That's Jonathan Korb with the quick opener. And he's going to get down to the 23-yard line. Down to the 23, and that is a 31-yard gain for Jonathan Korb. So the Ledgers ripping off 2 big runs here. And they're getting down there to the red zone once again. Back to pass is King. King has time. Now floats it out a little bit too far. His intended receiver was Sam Lucas. And couldn't quite connect on that one. King now 1 of 5. Sam Kuhn brings the play in for the Ledgers. Ledgers electing to try to throw the ball there with an out pattern once again. They've done most of their throws over to that far side of the field. King under center, 2 men behind him. Let's give us to JT Koenigs. Koenigs finding and picking his way through. Gets across the 15. And he's going to be down there toward the 13. It's going to be close to 1st down yardage. Let's see what they say. And he is going to be just short. I'm going to say 9 yards that time. JT Koenigs. Nice patience there. He's kind of picked his way and found his hole. 3rd down and 1. Give up the middle. Still going, and still plowing his way down inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. That time, that was Jacob Holmes once again. And he gets his way, he's going to pick up 10 yards on that one. So Holmes, who scored the touchdown on his first carry, picks up 10 more. 7th first down for the Ledgers. And they're in business, 1st down and goal as the clock winds down toward 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Receivers each way. Give is to Koenigs, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. J.T. Koenigs with a 4-yard run. The 2nd touchdown of the quarter, and the Ledgers have taken a 13-0 lead on that 4-yard run by J.T. Koenigs, matching the 4-yard run earlier by Jacob Holmes. Cole Rotman on once again for the extra point. Down there with the hold is Brendan Gerdig. The snap is down, the hold is good, and the kick is up and good. And with 3:07 to go here in quarter number 1, the Ledgers have struck again. This time another drive started at their own 25, so a 75-yard drive for the Ledgers, but doesn't take them long, just over 3 minutes, and they lead 14-0. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Greg Zonefeld back at Fruth Memorial Field. Your Quest Interior scoreboard shows the Ledgers up on top of the Orioles by a score of 14-0. A pair of 4-yard runs, one by Jacob Holmes and one by J.T. Koenigs. So back to kick is Rotman. The last one went into the end zone. This one also is going to float, but it's going to be taken at the 5. Coming out to the 10, out of the 15 to the 20, looking for a cut. Coming this way is is Yower, and he got that ball at the 5, came all the way out to the 27, but there is some laundry down on the field, and let's see what they got. Could negate what was about a 22-yard return, and it is. So that penalty, the 2nd of the night on the Orioles. This one a hold on the return is going to back up Coach Ken Wolf's squad. So they're going to go back 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and they're going to start at the 17 with exactly 3 minutes to go in quarter number 1. 17-yard line for North Fond du Lac. They yet to get a first down here. Turned the ball over once on a fumble that did not result in points. Once again, shotgun formation for Maurer. Maurer back to pass, empty backfield this time. Looking, has a receiver up there across the 20, out the 27-yard line. And trying to get the number there. A little hard to see those orange numbers. Looks like that one caught by Gavin Simon. Wasn't expecting to see him. But Gavin Simon catches that one. And that's a 11-yard gain and a first down. First down for North Fond du Lac with the ball now at the 28. Give over to Yower on the left side, and there's another penalty flag coming down. And I think that's going to be a hold. He was so tangled up with him that he couldn't even let him go when they went from there, when the play was over. And here comes another penalty. This could be a sideline penalty on the Ledger. So let's see what we got going here. Could have a couple things going. The referee looking at the Ledger sideline, one of the assistant coaches, and Coach Highland coming over there to talk to one of his assistants. And not very happy with his bench here. So we're going to see, they got to sort this out a little bit. We're going to get, guessing it's going to be a holding penalty on North Fond du Lac, and then we're going to get some kind of an unsportsmanlike. unsportsmanlike conduct on the Ledgers. And we'll see how they mark this off. He's going to be offsetting. They're going to go back. They might go, because the one was a dead ball foul, guessing they might go back 10 and then ahead 5 and then give North Fond du Lac a first down by penalty. And I think that's what the referees are saying. So the net is going to be 5 yards. Should be a 5-yard walk-off coming for North Fond du Lac. And that'll be an automatic first down. And that's what it's going to be. All right, so a lot going on there. It's a 10-yard walk-off for North Fond du Lac, but an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And it's actually going to be first down and 5. So not an automatic first down. Replay that down. First down and 5 is the net gain. Back to pass once again is Maurer looking for his receiver. Just overshot him. Good coverage there by Gerdig. Nice throw out there trying to catch Gavin Simon. Pass was just a little bit high. Nice little pattern run by Simon. Good coverage as well by Gerdig. And the pass was actually within inches of being caught there. Just a little bit high. And it'll be now second down and 5 yards to go. Two receivers coming out to the right here. That's Simon and Connor Grohl. Goldowski off to the left. Here's Maurer looking for somewhere to roll. He's got damage in the backfield. He's got 2 penalty flags coming in. I'm not sure which. It's right in that neighborhood of holding. One by the back judge, and that's what it was. And now they're asking the bench if they want it. And Coach Highland says, yes, we'll send them back 10 yards. So North Fond du Lac trying to control the rush of the Ledger front 3, and their third holding penalty. Going to back them up now. It's going to be second down here and 15. The ball's moved all the way back now to the 20-yard line. Actually 18, second and 18. A little different set this time, a little more of a little more enclosed formation here. And they're going to give to Yauer in the backfield, trying to dance through, but he's going to be snowed under. And first guy there with the tackle inside for the Ledgers, I believe that was Luke Schwartz. And that's going to be no gain on the carry by Yauer. Yauer now 4 carries, 5 yards, as the Ledger defense has allowed next to nothing on the ground. Third down and long. Ball on their 21-yard line. North Fond du Lac began this possession on the 17. They've net gained 4 yards. Had their first down, but now been moving backwards ever since. Shotgun formation again, looking for the throw. It's overthrown and intercepted. Nope, the referee's going to say it hit the ground. Diving to try to get that one. Nice play by Sam Lucas, but got through his hands, and the pass is ruled incomplete. The referee all over that one. And it's now fourth down, a punting situation. Ledger switch over here, get the special teams crew in, and back to receive. A little switch up here. Looks like they have Jamison Ahern back to receive the punt along with Gavin Jans. Comes a punt from Yauer. It's off. Jans drifting to the right. He's going to take it at midfield. Tries to beat one guy. He does. He's across midfield. Now coming to the far side. Back to midfield. Trying to get outside. And what a nice tackle. Nice tackle there by the Orioles. Number 5, Jackson Goldowski, stretched out the play. And it's going to be a net of a 3-yard return on the punt by Gavin Jans. Good job by Goldowski as he spread the play out. And didn't really give much option for Gavin Jans to get anywhere on that one. 31-yard punt that time by Yauer. So the Ledger's back in business now, and we do see the quarterback switch as expected. No, King is still in. All right, back to pass is King, looking for somewhere to go. Nice pass out to Ramaker. Ramaker's free to the 40, to the 35, down to the 30. Breaks one tackle to the 20, to the 15. Tight ropes to the sideline. He's going to step out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Actually, it's going to mark it at the 16-yard line. A 30-yard gain. Nice job. as Cullen King got the pass out to Ramaker, and Lucas tight-roped the sidelines, tight-roped his way down there for a 30-yard gain. Just outside the 15. Actually, it's marked at the 15, so we're going to call that a 31-yard gain. And the Ledgers once again down in the red zone, leading by a score of 14-0. Now the pass coming out the other way. Pass is complete to Kuhn. Kuhn eludes the defense and goes in for the touchdown. Sam Kuhn with a 15-yard touchdown reception. And the Ledgers lead by a score of 20-0 here on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 10 first downs in quarter number 1 for the St. Mary Springs Academy Ledgers. And Sam Kuhn, the 6'1", 170-pound senior with a nice move, got outside and found his way to the pylon and pay dirt. Snap is down once again, high snap. Nice job by Garrity to put it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 43 seconds to go in quarter number 1 on your Quest Interior scoreboard, the Ledger lead is going to 3 touchdowns. Our score, St. Mary Springs Academy 21, North Fond du Lac 0. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
And we're back to Fruth Memorial Field. St. Mary Springs Academy uses the air this time as Sam Kuhn catches a 15-yard pass from Cullen King. Here late in quarter number 1, the Ledgers have stretched the lead to 21-0. And Cole Rotman perfect on extra points. He's going to kick off once again. His last one was taken at the 5-yard line. So a nice high floater end over end taken down at the 8. Receivers across the 20, down to the 25, and special teams breaking the tackle. Getting down there on the run was Elise Reed. And he's going to take that one out there to the 27-yard line. So a 20-yard return for Reed. And that's the first kickoff. That's first of the kickoff returns that he's had. And now North Fond du Lac going to try to get something going offensively as they take over on their own 27-yard line. Again, 36 seconds showing here on the clock here as we wind up quarter number 1 on a beautiful fall night here at Fruth Field. Maurer with it, going to give it off to Yower. Yower is going to run into 2 guys, and leading the way in there, I believe that was Ethan Galindo. Actually, Noah Mole is the one who wrapped him up. With some help in there from Thomas Arndt getting the start tonight. Linebacker position. 3-yard loss that time for Yower. Second down and 13 yards to go. Little equipment help for Weston Humphrey, who's playing in the nose tackle position there. And the clock runs down, and quarter number 1 has expired. And our score at the end of 1 on your Quest Interior scoreboard, St. Mary Springs 21, North Fond du Lac 0. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout. You're watching Ledger and Oriole football on Radio Plus Sports.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Money isn't just about, or that education isn't just about, well, I have $100 in my account, I can spend up to $100, right? It's, if I go into debt, what does that debt look like? So instead of having my $100, I now have a $500 credit card, and I'm going to max that out for things that wear out relatively quickly or whatever. And how the decision to use credit can impact you for not just the month, it impacts you longer down the road. It's important that we teach our youth all across the state, all across the United States, the importance of the decisions they make. I think that the money part's easy to grasp. If you have a $20 bill, you can go spend $20. But what's the decision of spending all that 20 as opposed to saving 5 of it or 10 of it, and then not getting into debt until it's something you really need, not, the difference between need and want.
And we're back with quarter number 2. North Fond du Lac switching ends now, going south to north. Back to passes Abe Bauer, looking down the sideline. His pass is up and in the air and almost caught. Double coverage there for the Ledger defense. Gavin Jans in coverage along with Brendan Gerdig. A pass intended for Goldovsky falls incomplete. 3 out of 7 for Abe Bauer so far. Total offense, quarter number 1, 34 yards for North Fond du Lac unofficially, 2 passing, 32 rushing. The Ledgers, on the other hand, 190 yards, 127 on the ground, and 63 in the air. Third down and 13 from their own 24-yard line for North Fond du Lac. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Maurer looking to go, throws it up, looking it up. Ramaker in coverage, and we're going to get a pass interference penalty here. And lobbing it up down the right side. They were trying to get it to Joseph Grohl. And I think the penalty is going to go on Lucas Ramaker, hitting the guy just a little bit early. It's kind of a tough play. The ball was just hung up there really high. And let's see what they're going to – I'm guessing that's going to be the indication. The Ledgers are expecting that too as they back themselves up. It is pass interference. And it's a 10-yard penalty. The second penalty on the Ledgers so far. And this one results in a first down for the Orioles. So that gets them out of a little bit of trouble. They move out now to the 39-yard line. Actually a 15-yard walk-off. First down and 10 from their own 39. Maurer gives it off inside to Yauer. Yauer trying to get out of there. He's wrapped up by down there on the bottom was Jacob Holmes, and then got all kinds of help from a host of blue jerseys as he gets him wrestled down. It's a loss of 2 yards, and Yauer now seen his yardage go even. 6 carries now, 0 yards. Net 0 yards rushing so far for North Fond du Lac. 2nd and 12 as we play early in quarter number 2 with the Ledgers on your Quest Interior scoreboard leading by a score of 21-0. One receiver way wide out. Let's give off inside. Got good penetration. Did the Ledgers, and the ball's on the ground again. Mad scramble forward at the 35, and looks like the Ledgers are going to come out of there with it. This time with the recovery is Gavin Jans. So the Ledgers once again poke the ball loose on a running play and get a turnover with 10:57 to go here in quarter number 2, and the Ledgers have the ball on their side of the field. They're going to start at the 36-yard line. So the first fumble that North Fond du Lac had did not turn into any points as they held the Ledgers, actually moved them back. And this time the Ledgers will see once what they can do. King again under center. Receiver wide to the left is Lucas. Man in motion is Korb. King's going to pitch. Here comes Huffner left side with help in front. Huffner through the line. He's into the secondary, the 30, the 25, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, and touchdown! Levi Huffner from 36 yards out. Had some good blocking up in front of him. Most notably, Noah Moll was leading the way from his guard position. He got to the outside, broke free, and went untouched. 36 yards for the score on the first play from scrimmage after the fumble forced by the Ledger defense. Beautiful run there by Levi Huffner. Scores his 3rd touchdown of the season. Rotman's kick is up, and it is good. And the Ledgers tack on another one, and with 10:47 to go in the half, our scores, St. Mary's Springs 28, North Fond du Lac nothing. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tegla Petra today in Ripon or Fond du Lac.
So that time, Levi Humphrey using the good blocking, and I'll tell you what, Noah Mole, the 6'1", 205-pound sophomore, nice pulling guard move, and he was leading the way. And one nice little cutback with some blocks on the outside, and Humphrey turned on the Jets and found pay dirt. And on your Quest Interior scoreboard, the Ledgers lead 28-0. A little shorter kick this time. Reed takes it at the 15, out to the 20, now to the 25. Across the 25, he's taken down there at the 27 by Gertig, Brandon Gertig. So Reed brings North Fond du Lac out to the 26 on an 11-yard kickoff return. Actually, a 15-yard kickoff return that time. So the 25-yard line will be the starting point this time for North Fond du Lac. They have yet to cross midfield so far in this one. And the Orioles going to send two receivers out our direction here. That's Joseph Grohl and Connor Grohl, guessing they're brothers. Maurer's going to let one fly, and it's intercepted. Picked off into the hands of the Ledgers, and down to the end zone is Sam Lucas. Lucas intercepted the pass at the 25-yard line and found him, beat one man, and went in for the touchdown. Sam Lucas. Nice job out there. And 14 seconds after the Ledgers score on a one-play drive from Humphrey, Sam Lucas with the INT return, the third turnover of the game, and the Ledgers are a point away from a 35-0 lead. Cole Rotman going to try to split the uprights. 3 of his first 4 were right down the middle, and this one right down the middle as well. So the Ledger defense gets into the action this time as Sam Lucas steps in front of a pass from Abe Maurer and beats the pursuing North Fond du Lac defense down the right sideline and in for the score. And with 10:33 to go, the Ledger lead is 35-0. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
So St. Mary Springs Academy scores with 43 seconds left in the first quarter to make it 21-0, and then adds 2 scores 14 seconds apart here early in quarter number 2. And now Cole Rotman with the kickoff. This one's going to bounce short. Fumbled there, but yet picked up by North Fond du Lac. On the return again is Reed, and he's going to be back there at the same spot they started several times, the 25-yard line. So last time, Abe Maurer kind of hung that one up. And the Orioles are going to try once again here. This time they'll start from their own 26-yard line. So Maurer so far in the game has thrown 8 passes, completed 3, and has had 1 pass intercepted. We knew coming in North Fond du Lac was going to try to throw the ball. Maurer's averaged 143 yards passing per game. Interceptions have been a bit of a problem. 8 INTs to 4 touchdowns so far on the year. Maurer looking for someone to go. Nice slant. Pass is complete. across the 30 down to the 34-yard line. 8-yard gain. Nice pass, good pace on that one. Pass that time caught by Heidel, Elijah Heidel. He gains 8 yards on the 4th completion. So 40 yards passing so far on 4 of 9 for Maurer. That was a nice route, nice pass. 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Looking once again, looking for Heidel again. Completes it. It's a first down. He's across the 40 down to the 43. Elijah Heidel, 5'9", 144, a sophomore. And that time the ball, another 8-yard gain for Heidel. So they stack up back-to-back 8-yard gains, and it's the second first down of the game for North Fond du Lac. First down and 10 at the 44. Clock running, 9.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Back again, quick pass, caught right at midfield. That one hauled in by Gavin Simon, his second catch of the game. Gain of 6.
Simon on the reception.
Bring up second down and 4, ball right at midfield. So we said a little while ago that North Fond du Lac had not gotten across midfield. Well, they're about the length of the football away from that here as the ball's setting right at midfield. One receiver to the right, bunch formation here to the left. Back to pass again is Maurer. Nobody open right away. Now he's being chased, and his pass is into traffic, thrown into the middle of 3 blue shirts, and it was tipped away. Nice job by Jackson Ahern to break that one up. It's going to bring up now 3rd down and 4. And good pursuit there by the Ledger defense as they forced Maurer to get out of his comfort zone. It was Luke Schwartz bearing down on him at the time he threw the pass. Really kind of forced it into coverage. There were 3 blue shirts and 1 Oriole, and the pass was batted away. So 3rd down and 4. This time they're going to send Gavin Simon wide to the right along with Joseph Grohl. Back to pass, and Maurer's going to roll that. We're going to throw it up. Back behind the defense if they can connect on it, but not able to get there was Joseph Grohl. Grohl actually had the defender beat over there on the far side. He beat Josiah Mole, but the ball falls incomplete as it didn't quite have enough pace to get there out at the 30-yard line. It's going to be now 4th down. And let's see, Maurer goes over and talks to Coach Ken Wolf. And it looks like he's going to stay on the field here. 4th down and 4. Clock is stopped with 8:40 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard. St. Mary Springs Academy leading 35-0. Ledger offense scoring 4 of those touchdowns. The defense scored the last one. So going forward here on 4th down. Almost jumping offside with the Ledgers. Here goes Maurer rolling to the right. He's under pressure. Passes throw. It's complete. They have the first down. It's collected over there on the far side. All the way down to the 35-yard line. A nice catch there again by Gavin Simon. He gains 14 on 4th down and 4. Nice pass. Nice play. And Simon's been the guy here. 3 catches, 31 yards. And North Fond du Lac keeps their march moving down the field. They're down to the 36-yard line. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. And the snap is away. It's back over midfield, and Maurer's going to have to dive on it. Bad snap, and that's a big loss. That's going to bring them from the 36-yard line all the way back to the Ledger 44. A loss of 18 on that one. And that's unfortunate if you're a North Fond du Lac fan, because just when it seems like things are getting to go, they're going to call it a 20-yard loss because it's 2nd and 30 is up on the board. And say what you want, but there aren't many plays in the playbook for 2nd and 30. So just when North Fond du Lac looks like they're starting to get some momentum, goes back the other way. Here's Maurer looking for somewhere to go. Lofts it up. The ball is in coverage. Waiting for our 4 Ledgers, and the pass is knocked down. It looked like It looked like the Ledgers were going to have a chance there for an interception. That one really, really hung. John Kuhn looked like he was under, but I think one of his teammates tapped that away. It's going to bring now 3rd down and 30. Obvious passing situation. Ledgers loading up the defensive backs here. Seeing a few players you don't necessarily always see, and that's what you like to do when you're up by a score of 35-0. And it's homecoming, so we'll do our best to catch all the names. Going deeper on the depth chart here this evening. Maurer back in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, going to look for a quick pass up the middle. And he threw that one at the feet of his receiver, trying to get Goldovsky on the slant. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 30, and this time they're going to punt. So last time North Fond du Lac went for it on 4th down, but that was more manageable. 4th and 5, and now you're at 4th and 30. So North Fond du Lac's going to send the punting unit back out. Jackson Yower has punted twice so far for a 30-yard average. 2 men back for the Ledgers to receive, Ahern and Jans. Here's the punt. It's a low wobbler, almost blocked. Jans is going to take it at the 27. He's coming around the right side. He's got a blocker in front. He's to the midfield. Now to the 35, 40. 40 down to the 30. 1 man to beat at the 15. Now to the 10, the 5, and he's brought down at the 6-yard line. The punter, Yower. The punter, Yower, is the one who gets it. Took that ball at the 26 and went all the way to the 5. 61-yard punt return by Gavin Jans. And that's going to bring them down to the 7-yard line, and the Ledgers going to start 1st down and goal to go with 6:58 to go after a 61-yard punt return by Gavin Jans. It's kind of a low wobbling, bouncing punt. Picked it up, had a blocker, and almost went the distance. Give up the middle, trying to find a dive play. And Holmes is stacked up. I'm not so sure he didn't lose a yard or 2 there. A little tough to see here in the broadcast booth. Looks like they're going to call that no gain. So Jacob Holmes trying to get it on the dive play. And he'll have no gain, and it'll be 2nd down and goal at the 7.
2nd and goal.
Under center is Max Bauer. Bauer's going to give it off to Holmes again, and this time he's off pay dirt and good. Bounce it outside, and a 7-yard run. Jacob Holmes with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and at the 6:18 mark, the Ledgers have put their 41st point on the board on a 7-yard run. So Holmes earlier opened the scoring with a 4-yard run. This time will come with a 7-yard run. And Rotman on for his 6th extra point try of this first half. And that one is up and good. Your Quest Interior scoreboard shows 6:18 to go till halftime, and the Ledgers running away with this one already, leading North Fond du Lac by a score of 42-0. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Radio Plus Sports.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their 2nd and 3rd shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Back at Fruth Field, and the homecoming crowd of the Ledgers, a nice crowd down in front of us, and they're being treated to a fine performance by the Ledger offense, and also got a score from the Ledger defense. And everybody having a good time. If you're on this side, wearing blue tonight, as Coach Bob Highland's squad, number 1 ranked in Division 6, looking like they're going to attack another victory on here, as they are in complete control of this one, leading 42-0. Cole Rotman once again with a kick. First kick we've seen him take in this direction, and it's taken by Yower at the 5. 5 across the 10 to the 15, out of the 20. Beats 1 tackle, and then down there on special teams, Tate Schufs, 5'8", 160-pound sophomore makes the tackle. A little bit of help from Jackson Ahern, and North Fond du Lac is going to take over. Going to start on the 21-yard line. Been their typical field position as they've started their drives, right around that 20 to 25. And coming back out is the quarterback, Abe Maurer. And right now, if you're North Fond du Lac, just got to look at this one play, one drive, one series at a time, trying to get some first downs, get a little momentum, and leave us something positive here with 6:10 to go in the first half. Maurer back to pass, gives it off. Up the wing comes Yower. Yower across the 25s and be brought down at the 27. Stacked up in there. It looks like that was down on the bottom of the pile. I believe that was Ethan Galindo with the tackle. Nice little run there. 6-yard gain for Jack Yower. 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Rangers doing some substituting. A lot of different guys getting in the action here. Already here in quarter number 2. And the big thing you want to do if you're a Ledger here is not get anybody hurt. High snap gives back to Yower. He's going to have first down. He's across the 35, down to the 38, and he's wrestled down there in the secondary. Jason Kurtev, 5'10", 155-pound junior. And that time, 13-yard run for Yower. 4th first down for North Fond du Lac, the first one that they've gotten on the ground so far in this first half. And they move the ball out now to the 40. Substitution switch coming in. It's the Yaliz Reed, the tight end, checks in. One receiver wide to the right. Tuning in that shotgun formation, looking to pass. Here's the pass in the quick slant. It's complete. Complete at the 45. And instantly brought down was the receiver. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain. 8th completion. Yeah, that was Goldobski that time that made the catch. First catch for Jackson Goldobski. 2nd down and 5. Abe Mauer's slung it around a lot. He's 8 for 17 for 73 yards. Has thrown 1 interception. 2nd and 5. One receiver wide to the left. Back to pass again is Maurer. Pumps. Now has pressure in the backfield. Still has pressure, and he's taken down for the sack. Making his way into the backfield that time was Weston Humphrey. Nowhere for Maurer to go, and he takes the sack. And instead of 2nd and 5, that's going to turn into a 3rd and 15. A 10-yard loss for Maurer. It's the second time he's been sacked. And now 3rd and 15. Coming out wide here to the left side is Jack Goldobski. He caught a pass earlier in this drive. And we're going to get a whistle, and I think we're going to get a timeout here on the field. And it will be a timeout for North Fond du Lac, and we're going to take it as well. 42-0 Ledgers with 3:28 to go in the half. You're watching Radio Plus Sports.
Condex Corporation in Elmira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their 2nd and 3rd shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Elmira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Well, if you want to know what a perfect night of football looks like, you should be out here at Fruth Memorial Field because temperature in the low 50s. The flag is basically perfectly still over at the south end zone. Just a beautiful, beautiful night. This is what fall football is like in Wisconsin. And fans treated to a beautiful evening. And if you're on the Ledger side of the field, lots to cheer about, as 6 times the Ledgers have found the end zone here in half number 1. So North Fond du Lac trying to get something going here. It's 3rd down and 15 after the sack with the ball at their own 35-yard line. Maurer rolling to the right, has a man. It's caught across the 40, but brought down quickly at the 41-yard line. was the receiver. That time was Connor Grohl. And he gets out there to the 41 for a gain of 6. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 to go. Clock running down toward the 3-minute mark of this second quarter right now. I think North Fond du Lac's going to go for it. You're down 42 points. You don't have much to lose. Coming out wide to the left side here is Jackson Goldopsky. Empty backfield this time. Abe Maurer, the quarterback, is back to pass. 4 guys in the pattern. He's going to sling it up on this side. Has a man, and there's a penalty. And the back judge lost his footing back there, but we are going to have a penalty as in coverage. In coverage, we're going to get the penalty on the Ledgers. I think they caught Jason Kurtev with his hands on the receiver. It was a nice route run that time by Jack Goldopsky. And the penalty is on the Ledgers. Their second pass interference penalty. It's a 15-yarder. And a first down by penalty for North Fond du Lac. So that brings them across midfield to the 44-yard line of St. Mary's Springs. 3 penalties, 45 yards so far. 2 pass interference and an unsportsmanlike conduct on the sideline by one of the assistant coaches. And North Fond du Lac, we're going to get a false start as our white hat, the referee, saw some movement. And North Fond du Lac with their 5th penalty. 40 yards on penalties so far for North Fond du Lac, and that'll back them up to the 49. Clock stops with 2:36 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 42-0 St. Mary Springs Academy on top of North Fond du Lac. This time a handoff. The ball comes up the middle. With the carry there is Reed. Reed's going to get it back across midfield, and he's going to be brought down at the 47-yard line of the Ledgers.
2nd and 13.
So Reed with his first carry gains 4 yards. 2nd down and 13. If you're North Fond du Lac, just trying to get a spark, maybe get some points here, take that goose egg off the board. Here is the half winds down. 2 receivers to the right. Here's the give again. Reed is across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. And down there for the tackle for the Ledgers is Levi Humphrey. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain for Reed. So now 3rd down and a long 7. Call it 8. So they've erased the penalty with a couple of runs, and now 3rd down and 8 to go. Passing situation here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Here goes Maurer looking right. Now he's going to go the fly pattern. Man fell down for the Ledgers. Pass is complete down the sideline, and it's a touchdown. Goldopsky gets the catch, but we do have a penalty flag. So let's see what the flag is. If it's on the Ledgers, the touchdown will stand. But let's see. The referee's having a discussion. The flag is out there at the 40-yard line. And the North Fond du Lac sideline is happy as they're going to decline the penalty, and it's a touchdown, North Fond du Lac. Jackson Goldopsky, a 42-yard pass from Abe Maurer, and with 1:10 to go, North Fond du Lac has cracked the scoreboard and cut the lead to 42-6 with the point after attempt coming. Let's see if they're going to go for 1 or 2. Huddled up like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, and they are. They send 1 receiver to the left and 2 to the right. Abe Maurer in the shotgun. Standing next to him in the backfield is Jackson Yower. Let's see if they hand. No, he's going to roll. Yower on the little breakout, and the pass is through the hands of one player and into the hands of another for North Fond du Lac, but it falls short, and so it failed. The try fails, but North Fond du Lac, nevertheless, here as the half is winding down, has found the scoreboard on a 42-yard pass play. and cut the lead here to 42-6. So good for North Fond du Lac, and we said, boy, if they can, you'd like to just find something positive to end the first half on, and they did exactly that on the 10th completion of the half by the quarterback, Abe Maurer, and it leads to a touchdown. 42-yarder, that's the second catch for Jack Goldopsky. Coming in, he caught 16 balls for 261, and he's added 2 for 47 to that, so up in his average. And more importantly, if you're a North Fond du Lac fan, you've gotten yourself on the scoreboard. So 10 of 19 for 121 yards for Abe Maurer. Sure, Coach Highland probably not real happy with the pass defense. But good for those kids from North Fond du Lac to get something to come out of this first half with. So getting set here for the kickoff. Jackson Yower does the kicking, does the punting, does the running back work. He's going to tee it up. And they're going to go for the little squibber onside type kick. It's picked up by Jans. Jans is coming to the left side, trying to get around the corner, and he gets out of bounds. A return of 12 yards, just kind of squibbing that one along. And clock says 1:04 to go. Actually, that was Korb. I'm sorry. Couldn't see my 6 from my 8 there. So Max Bauer will bring the Ledgers out as they start on their own 38-yard line. Late here in this first half. 1:04. Let's see how aggressive Coach Highland is. Or Kyle Krieger calling the plays, the offensive coordinator. Under center, Korb's going to keep it. Now they'll pitch out and got a penalty flag down. Big run by Koenigs. Koenigs is across the 30, midfield to the 40. Now inside the 40 down to the 37 is where he's going to be brought down. But I'm guessing this is coming back with a holding penalty, and it is. So nice run that time by J.T. Koenigs. About a 20-yard run is negated by the holding penalty. 55 yards on 4 penalties for the Ledgers in this first half. Coach Highland is not happy, and I'm not sure if he's not happy with his player or if he's not happy with the referee on that call. Nevertheless, the Ledgers are going to back up 10 yards, and it'll be first down and 20. Actually, it's a spot foul. They're going to back him up to the 27. First down and 21 as the penalty occurred in the backfield. Clock running in the last minute, 46 seconds as the ball is snapped, and almost a fumble. Bad exchange, and fortunately Max Bauer was able to clamp down on top of that one. And kind of a sloppy end of the half here for St. Mary Springs Academy. It's going to be second down and 21. You're not going to see anything too fancy happen here. Definitely the last play of the half. Under center is Bauer. And he's going to pitch out. Here comes Koenigs again. He's going to pick his way across the 30 down to the 32. So J.T. Koenigs will gain 5. And that is going to be the last play of this first half. So St. Mary Springs Academy scores 21 in each of the first 2 quarters. And then North Fond du Lac strikes late as Abe Maurer finds Jackson Goldopsky with a 42-yard pass play to put 6 points on the other side of the scoreboard. And we've reached halftime on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And it's St. Mary Springs Academy leading North Fond du Lac by a score of 42-6. Coming up after a few messages from our sponsors, I want to call out a few of our new sponsors, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Muthig Industries, and Winfield Haas. Coming up after a while, we're going to have our Holiday Automotive Intermission halftime show. And that'll be coming up after a bunch of messages here, as we got a lot of great sponsors of Ledger and Oriole football here on Radio Plus Sports. So we're going to let you hear some of those messages. When we come back, we'll run through some of our statistics and let you know some of what's going on. I try to catch a couple other scores for you and keep you up to date. But once again, at halftime, our score is St. Mary Springs 42, North Fond du Lac 6. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurants, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Chronic joint pain. It's all you think about. It prevents you from doing the things you love, like playing with your kids and grandkids, golfing, going for a walk, or just trying to tie your shoes. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Mitch. I was treated at New Medical Center for knee pain. I had problems walking or standing for any length of time, but now after 3 months I have hardly any pain. It's like 90% gone. I don't think twice about my knees anymore. Anybody who is thinking about knee surgery, I would definitely recommend this procedure. You
go to newmedicalctr.com. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Greg Zonefeld back here at Fruth Memorial Field with St. Mary Springs Academy leading North Fond du Lac by a score of 42-6 here at the intermission. Welcome to our Holiday Automotive halftime highlights. Our Holiday Automotive highlights are brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. And St. Mary Springs Academy, lots of highlights here in half number one. The Ledgers got on the scoreboard at the 8:52 mark. Jacob Holmes, a 4-yard run, capping an 8-play, 70-yard drive. A Cole Rotman kick made it 7-0. 5 minutes later, the Ledgers were at it again. Another 4-yard run, this time by J.T. Koenigs. The Rotman point after made it 14-0. And then with 43 seconds left to play in quarter number one, Sam Kuhn, a 15-yard pass from Cullen King. Rotman's extra point made it 21-0 at the end of quarter number one. Ledgers kept the ball rolling and on both sides of the field early in quarter number two. At the 10:47 mark, Levi Humphrey, after a long punt or a long fumble, Levi Humphrey on the first play went 36 yards to make it 28-0. And then Sam Lucas intercepted the first pass after North Fond du Lac got the ball back. First pass went up in the air. Sam Lucas intercepted it, went 25 yards for an interception, returned to make it 35-0. 4 minutes later, Jacob Holmes found the end zone once again on a 7-yard run to make it 42-0. At that point, St. Mary Springs. But North Fond du Lac, give them credit, they didn't quit, and with 1:10 left to go in the half, got a nice 42-yard pass down the sideline. Jackson Goldopsky from Abe Maurer. They went for two and failed, making our halftime score here 42-6. Checking some unofficial statistics, first of all, for North Fond du Lac, a total of 6 first downs, 1 by running, 1 by penalty, 4 through the air. They have 121 yards passing from Abe Maurer. He is 10 for 19 for 121 with 1 interception. Top target, Jack Goldopsky, has caught 2 balls for 47 yards. Connor Grohl, 2 for 23. Also with the catches, Gavin Simon caught 3 balls for 31 yards. And so spreading it around, a total of 5 different receivers catching balls from Abe Maurer. The ground has not been quite so kind. Jack Yower, 8 carries for 19 yards. And Abe Maurer's been sacked twice, so a net minus 2 yards rushing for North Fond du Lac and Coach Ken Wolf. As for the Ledgers, they worked both sides of the offense pretty well. In the first quarter, in particular, the Ledgers threw the ball 7 times. Cullen King, 3 for 8 overall for 63 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Sam Kuhn, as we said, caught that pass. Levi Humphrey had an 18-yard catch and a 30-yard catch for Lucas Ramaker. On the ground, though, the Ledgers really hard to stop. The first quarter was a lot of Levi Humphrey along with his big run in the second. 6 carries, 95 yards. Jonathan Korb, 2 carries for 34. J.T. Koenigs, 3 carries for 8 yards. Jacob Holmes, 4 for 21. He scored twice. And Sam Lucas, 1 carry for 7 yards. Penalties plagued both teams. The Ledgers with a total of 4 penalties for 55 yards. 2 of those pass interference penalties. As for North Fond du Lac, 5 penalties for 40 yards. Another score for you also on our Radio Plus channels of action. At halftime, Kaukauna leading Fond du Lac by a score of 17-7. Don't have any other scores for you right now. Other games in the Flyweight Conference tonight. Campbellsport is at WLA. Laconia is at Mayville. And Omro is at Lemira. Campbellsport will be the next opponent for the Ledgers coming up next week, and we'll see how Campbellsport does tonight. But they are 2-1 in conference play. Last year, Campbellsport, Mayville, and St. Mary's Springs all shared the conference title. So I'm sure the Ledgers want to stay healthy through the second half of this one and go and exact a little revenge on Campbellsport on the Cougars come next week. Teams getting warmed up after their halftime talks. We're going to take another break here, a 4-minute timeout, and shortly after that we'll come back with the second half of action here from Fruth Field. Great to have you along here and here in our Holiday Automotive halftime show. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Radio Plus Sports.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Greg Zonefeld, glad to have you with us tonight on Radio Plus Sports. This reminder that High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by Edward Jones and your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Our first downs tonight come from Addison Jones Real Estate. Every first down means moving the chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate. Call them, and then call the movers. So the team's wrapping up their warm-ups as we look ahead on the schedule for both of these teams. St. Mary's Springs will, as we said, hit the road for their next 2 games. They'll be at Campbellsport next Friday, and then on Saturday, October 8th, they'll be at Lamira on the carpet. And then wrapping up the regular season with what everyone expects to be the battle for the conference championship as they host Mayville. That game coming up on Thursday, October 13. Those two teams kind of on a collision course. Many thought that last year, but Campbellsport kind of threw a wrench in that plan as Mayville, St. Mary's Springs, and Campbellsport kind of each beat each other, and that caused the tri-champions, so to speak, in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference last year. This year, the Ledgers want that title all to themselves. Again, a year ago, St. Mary's Springs made it all the way down to Camp Randall Stadium, where they finished second, runner-ups, and this group of seniors in particular would like to bring back the gold ball instead of the silver one, and we'll see how that goes. As for North Fond du Lac, they'll be at Lamira next week, or actually they'll host Lamira next week on a Friday night game. Lamira yet to win a conference game as well, so could be a good battle looking ahead here for North Fond du Lac as they try to crack the win column. They will be at Mayville on October 7 and then wrap up the season against Winnebago Lutheran at home on Friday, October 14. Calendar will switch from September into October here coming up, and as you know, when things start getting cooler, teams need to really adjust their game plans maybe a little bit. We've seen that tonight. The Ledgers trying to mix things up a little bit, a chance to work on a number of different things offensively. Some things have clicked really well. The running game really good. Cullen King has thrown the ball decently, especially in that first quarter. They had some nice plays, but we'll have to see how they do things here in the second half. We did see a little bit of Max Bauer. A lot of the games lately, we've been seeing King and Bauer trade series, maybe pairs of series, and we'll see what approach Kyle Krieger, the offensive coordinator, and, of course, head coach Bob Highland, what they take here for half number 2. Ledger's going to kick off here in the second half, and North Fond du Lac set to receive. 2 men back. Looks like Dimitri Reed and Jackson Yower. First half, Reed took 2 kickoff returns for a total of 35 yards unofficially. And we'll see what they do as Cole Rotman prepares to launch this one from his 40-yard line, and we are off and going here into half number 2. Reed's going to come up with a little shorter kick, take it to the 15, has a full-speed run. He's up the center of the field, tripped up and brought down at the 33. So an 18-yard return for Reed. And keeping him right in his average from the first half. And quarter number 3 will begin with North Fond du Lac beginning with possession on the 33-yard line. First down and 10 on the 33, and expect more of the same from Abe Maurer. He threw it 19 times in the first half. We'll see how many plays he gets to do here in half number 2. Coming off to the near side are the Grohl brothers, Joseph Grohl and Connor Grohl. Goldobski off to the far side, looking for Goldobski on the slant. Nice run, or nice route, I should say, on the slant. Comes down, he catches the ball, is brought down instantly at the 40-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain. Goldobski with his 3rd grab. It's going to bring 2nd down and 3. Nice little route. Went down and then made a little slant inside, and putting the ball right in the money was Abe Maurer. Maurer just a junior. A lot of these key players offensively for the Orioles are juniors. Rolling this way now is Maurer. He's going to throw it up, and coming back to intercept it is the Ledgers' number 10, Lucas Ramaker. No, correction. That's Jason Kurtek with the interception. So that one hung up a little bit too high for Maurer, and on the second play of the second half, it's an interception. And the Ledgers are going to take over with the ball on their own 37-yard line. So that ball just really hung in the air, and the Ledgers are going to start. And what do we got going on? Now the ball's ready to play. Late substitution there by North Fond du Lac. On the keeper now, dishing it out wide. On the run for the Ledgers, that looks like Holmes. Actually, it's Tommy Koenigs. Koenigs with the run. Took the pitch outside from Max Bauer, and he gains 9 yards. So Tommy Koenigs getting his carry. First carry of this game. He's averaged 5.7 yards per carry throughout the season. And it's now 2nd down and 1 at the 47. Bauer again, and the ball's down on the ground, fought for, down on the ground, and it looks like the Ledgers are going to keep it. That time unable to handle the pitch was J.T. Koenigs. Second fumble, but not Law. Both of them have been covered by the Ledgers, but they're going to lose 3 yards back to the 44. So fortunate for St. Mary Springs that time that Koenigs was able to get on top of that. 3rd down and 5 now. 2 receivers out to the right. Under center once again is Bauer. Bauer's going to give to J.T. Koenigs. He's trying to get away. Have the jersey. Now he broke another tackle down to the 40. Down inside the 40 to the 37, where he is wrestled down by Jackson Yower. But a nice pickup there by J.T. Koenigs. Gain of 18. And it's a first down for the Ledgers. Their 14th of the ball game. So Koenigs was running. One of the Orioles had him by the jersey, broke loose, and Yower had to hog tie him down inside the 40. Here's the give again. Off on the right side, breaking through around the right is Tommy Koenigs. He's down across the 30. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line. It's going to be just short. Boy, about 9.5-yard gain that time by Tommy Koenigs. He's got back-to-back 9-yard carries, and it's 2nd and 1. The Ledgers just about the nose of a football away from another first down. Bauer now with the give. Now he's going to keep. Bauer coming around the right side. He's across the 25 to the 20. Inside the 20 to the 15, and he's brought out of bounds. He's going to be tackled at the 14-yard line. So nice job by Bauer. His first carry. He gains 15. And the Ledgers now in the red zone with the ball at the 14-yard line. Nice run by Bauer. Good deceptive play. Used his speed to get outside. Got around the end and wasn't too far away from going all the way into the end zone. 2 receivers wide to the right. Bauer's going to fake. Now give. He's got a man wide open coming through the line. And into the end zone is John Kuhn. John Kuhn was in blocking, broke loose, and there was nobody, and I mean nobody, in that part of the end zone. And Bauer had it right on the mark, and the Ledgers have scored with 6:48 to go to make it 48-6 with the point after coming. John Kuhn with his reception, 14 yards from Bauer. Here's Rotman up with another extra point. It is up, and it is good. And the Ledger lead has reached 49-6, and I believe that's going to set the running clock going here pretty soon as well. So the Ledgers started with the ball that time on the interception at their own 37, and they waste little time driving their way down and taking a 49-6 lead. Nice pass play, good play design by the Ledgers. Kuhn kind of lost himself as acted like he was going to block, was totally unaccounted for as he got through the left side, and Bauer delivers a strike right on the money, and the Ledgers get the touchdown. Second touchdown by pass for the Ledgers tonight. He scored 1 touchdown defensively, and the other 4 on the ground. So with 6:48 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard, the Ledgers are going to kick off once again, and North Fond du Lac's going to see what they can do offensively here. Here's the kick. Low bouncer. It's going to drive and dump right down, taken inside the 10. On the run is Yower. Yower beats one guy, now beats another guy. He's across the 20 to 25, and nice return because he had to retreat down to the 5-yard line to get that to Jackson Yower. And he's able to run that out to, I believe, it looks like they're going to mark the ball at the 24. So Yower there with a 19-yard kickoff return. And the Orioles will start this time at the 24-yard line. And again, clock running here with 6:11 to go. As the National Federation with a running clock rule, anytime in the second half that the score reaches 40 points. So that's going to move this second half on along rather quickly. Bauer back to pass, looking for somewhere to go, throwing it down the far side. Ball is tipped and knocked loose. Good defensive play over there by Riley Brenner. He was out there in coverage as they tried to find Goldobski again. Again, Ledgers digging down deep in the depth chart here. We're going to do the best that we can here to follow those along. Those of you watching, glad to have you along tonight as you watch some high school football. Good news is the Brewers are also winning tonight. Those of you that are following that playoff chase, Brewers fell behind 2-0 early. Last report leading 5-2 in the 8th on the road in Cincinnati. Need every win they can get. Maurer now this time is going to give us to Yower. Yower trying to pick along the left side. He's through, and now he's down the sideline. Down to the 40, across the down midfield. He's going to be just across midfield. It's a nice run there by Jackson Yower. And I'm going to see mark him out of bounds just short of midfield. Call it the 29, so a 25-yard gain. That time by Yower. Bumps his rushing total up. 7th first down for North Fond du Lac. Let's give this time is to Reed, and Reed is going to be stacked up in the middle right near midfield. Going to give him, looks like a 2-yard gain. Down there in the bottom of the pile, looked like Ian Galindo with the tackle. Galindo, a 5'8", 220-pound sophomore, getting some action here. 2-yard gain that time for Yower, brings up 2nd down and 8 as the clock runs now down toward 4 minutes here in quarter number 3 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass is Maurer looking for Goldobski, and he caught it. It's a nice pass, timing pattern, 2-step drop, quick throw. Goldobski is brought down at the 38. He's going to be just short of a first down. Actually, I should say the 42. Got 5 yards off there. 7-yard gain for Goldobski. And a bad snap juggled. Maurer somehow is able to get it, has his man and gets the first down, and he breaks the tackle. Into the secondary, down the sideline he goes. 1 man to beat, and all the way into the end zone. It's a touchdown for North Fond du Lac's Joseph Grohl. 42 yards for Joseph Grohl. Nice athletic play by Abe Maurer. 42 yards, another big play for North Fond du Lac, and they add another touchdown on a nice pass. And Abe Maurer with his second 42-yard completion. This one to Joseph Grohl, and this time they're going to try to kick the extra point. Yauer back to kick. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. North Fond du Lac with their second 42-yard pass play for a touchdown of the game, and this one goes the hard way. A nice run after the catch by Joseph Grohl. 42 yards from Abe Maurer. The kick is good, and with 3:16 to go, our score, St. Mary Springs 49, North Fond du Lac 13. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
There's a true team culture here. You see it, you feel it, and it makes the customer experience so much better.
I think the thing that makes Holiday worth the trip is the people inside the building.
They all share a common goal of taking care of the customer.
Navigate today's car market with confidence and drive inspired with Team Holiday on your side. Say yes to enticing offers and get more for your trade. Choose one that's in stock today or reserve one that's on the way.
Find yours and discover the difference.
At Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
So North Fond du Lac goes 6 plays, takes 6 plays to march down the field and cap with a 42-yard pass play. Jacob Grohl, and cuts this lead to 49-13. So nice job there, and the point after was good by Jackson Yauer. And it'll be the Ledger's turn to play some offense here. 3:16 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard in quarter number 3, and a beautiful night from Fruth Field. Greg Zonefeld, happy to have you along. Colby and Aiden doing the work. Colby is pushing all the buttons, and Aiden's on the camera, and we're glad that you're getting a chance to watch us. There's the kick, taking it to 25, and stacked up. North Fond du Lac, their bench is fired up. Nice tackles made in there by teaming up there Jackson Goldowski and Elise Reed. And it'll be Ledger ball. And looks like they're going to start on their own 34-yard line. So St. Mary Springs Academy will get their possession. Their second possession here of the half. Scored on their first possession when Max Bauer hit John Kuhn on a 14-yard play, and referees are blowing the whistle here. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh, they were one man short, was North Fond du Lac. Coming out on the field. Called his name a lot as a quarterback, Abe Maurer, but also playing defensively right now. And we got a penalty flag down as Max Bauer dances his way for about a 6-yard gain, but referee saw something he didn't like in that neighborhood of holding. Oh, it's going to be a chop block. That's a big one.
Illegal block against the Ledgers.
It's chop blocks for safety. Don't like to see those blocks low. Not sure if one man was high and one was low, but this is a big mark off. And they're going to take the Ledgers back 15. It's the fourth 15-yard penalty the Ledgers have had tonight. And that's going to make it 1st and 25, and the ball back at the 19. So penalties, a bit of a bugaboo tonight for the Ledgers. I'm sure that'll be addressed in practice this week. And that time, Bauer trying to get away, and good pursuit by Goldowski, leading the charge there for the North Fond du Lac defense. And it'll be no gain, actually a loss of 1. And now we're at a 2nd down and 26. So North Fond du Lac, building a little bit of momentum and excitement after scoring their second long touchdown of the game. One receiver coming wide to the left, to the right. Bauer's going to dive inside. Give was to Koenigs, JT Koenigs. And not much doing there on the inside. He gets out, we're going to call it 1 yard. Koenigs with 34 yards now on 6 carries. 8 different guys have carried the ball tonight for the Ledgers, which is what you like to see, running back by committee, although Levi Humphrey, of course, the main gun, but I don't think we're going to see him carry the ball again tonight. Now Bauer back to pass. Throws it out on the far side. It's caught out there across the 30 and brought down at the 33-yard line. Out there with the catch was Jason Kurtev, but another penalty flag is down.
Kurtev on the reception.
Kurtev well short of the first down. He got it out there to the 32. I'm guessing they're gonna another chop block, and are they gonna move him back? Oh, we're going to sort this out. We'll see what they're going to do. The third quarter has come to an end in our running clock. Our score, St. Mary Springs 49, North Fond du Lac 13. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Greg Zonefeld back with you at Fruth Memorial Field. 3 quarters in the books on your Quest Interior scoreboard. And St. Mary Springs well on their way to the victory, which would be the 498th in the career of Coach Bob Highland. And they are going to mark him back again on the chop block. And this one's going to be the Ledgers all the way back to the 9-yard line on 3rd down and 35. So they have the ball in the 9. They need to get out to the 44. Too many penalties tonight for the Ledgers. Bauer now they're going to pitch it out to the right side. Here comes JT Koenig. He's trying to get around the outside. He gets across the 15 to the 16. So call it a 7-yard gain as we begin quarter number 4. Almost forgot to switch my ink color here. And be 4th down, and for the first time tonight, we're going to see the Ledgers punt. I think. We'll see once what happens. 4th down and 35 to go from the 15, and yes, they are. Lucas Ramaker on to punt. First time we've seen him punt tonight. 41-yard average, and he's going to have plenty of room to blast this one. So let's see what happens here. Single safety back is, and we'll get a timeout taken here by the Ledgers. And I don't think they had enough guys on the field. And bustling out on the field is one of the Ledger, someone off the bench, and they're short a guy. And so alertly, Ramaker called timeout. And Coach Highland's going to have a word with the special teams group. And I can tell you, there's a tongue lashing going on right now. So it may be 49-13, but that doesn't excuse sloppy play or anything like that. And that is not St. Mary Springs Ledger football. And Coach Highland getting into his special teams group out there. And Lucas Ramaker, as we said, the punter for the Ledgers, we haven't seen him kick tonight, but on the season, he's punted 12 times for a 41.7-yard average, and in high school football, that is really, really good. In fact, a lot of levels of college football, that is really, really good. So the Ledgers with the ball in their own 15, 11-11 left to go. The clock has stopped only because of the timeout. Ramaker back to take it. Kick will go from his 5. Spiraling, spinning kick. Makes it across midfield. Takes a Ledger roll to the 40. And is going to settle down there at the 37-yard line. 48-yard punt from Ramaker. And North Fond du Lac will get their first possession here of quarter number 4, and they'll start at their own 37. Clock running with 10:41 to go here in the ball game. So the outcome is decided. Was decided early, but North Fond du Lac has found themselves able to get in the end zone twice on the Ledgers. Scored 13 points. The most the Ledgers have given up this season is 18. That was to Darlington in week 2. And granted, there's a lot of reserves playing. Don't recognize any of the numbers out there right now for the Ledgers. But yet, for North Fond du Lac, always looking for these positive things. It's Coach Ken Wolf. Here's the give up the middle. It's Reed on the carry. He's up across the 40, down to the 41.
2 unclaimed numbers yet. 017.
4-yard gain for Reed.
017.
It's going to make it second down and 6. Ball resting just shy of the 40-yard line. Yaliz Reed, a 5'11", 180-pound junior, listed as a tight end, but has gotten some carries here as North Fond du Lac running the ball just a little bit more here in this half, although they have completed 3 of 4 passes. Here's the fake. This time the quarterback Maurer is going to keep it, but he is stacked up. And leading the charge there, Cannon Cluck. First time we've called his name tonight. 5'11", 170-pound sophomore. And it's going to be a loss on the play. A loss of 2 yards. So Maurer has been sacked twice for minus 30. Loses 2 on that one. 3rd down and 8. Nice play by Cluck. Said these young kids on... a lot of sophomores out on the field right now on this homecoming night. Big crowd of Ledger fans here. And motion early. That time it was Aiden Price who was under center. I think Maurer took a bit of a shot. False start on that one. 5-yard penalty on North Fond du Lac is their 6th. And with 8:22 and clock running, it's now 3rd and 13. So a 3rd and 8 becomes 3rd and 13. And it is Aiden Price, the quarterback right now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Aiden Price, the backup quarterback's going to roll to the right, try to dump one in the middle, and there's nobody there. Landed on the Cardinal logo. Price is a 6'1", 152-pound sophomore. The closest one to that one was Ben Anderson, the sophomore defensive back of the Ledgers, as he kind of threw that one into no man's land. So now 4th down and 13. And North Fond du Lac's going to go for it here. Running clock here, 7.5 to go in the ball game. Price rolls to the right, looking short. Now he's trying to keep it, and he is wrestled down. A bunch of Ledgers there. Ian Galindo once again making the tackle. And it's going to be a loss of 5 on the run. And the Ledgers are going to get the ball back here with 7 minutes to go. So Aiden Price trying to make a good run for that, but to no avail. And the Ledgers are going to get the ball back. They're going to start here as the clock winds down to the 7-minute mark in North Fond du Lac territory on the 35-yard line. Here's the give to J.T. Kinnings. He is free. He's inside the 20. He's running out, cuts outside the 15. Breaks the tackle at the 10. Down to the 5. In for the touchdown. J.T. Kinnings from 35 yards out. Tacks on 6 more for St. Mary Springs Academy. Koenig's breaking tackles look like they had him. Breaks through. And 35 yards later, he's in the end zone. His 8th carry of the game results in a touchdown, his 2nd of the game. It's 55-13 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. And trying to go 8 for 8 on PATs is Cole Rotman. Hopefully I didn't jinx him here. Here's the snap. Gerdig puts it down. The kick is up. The kick is good. 6:41 to go here in the ball game. J.T. Koenigs has scored for the 2nd time tonight. And the Ledgers extend the lead again leading 56-13 in your Quest Interior scoreboard. We'll be back after this 30-second break on Radio Plus Sports.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
So a quick drive for the Ledgers after they turn North Fond du Lac over on downs. And JT Koenigs pounds that one in from 35 yards out. A nice little run through the line, up the left side. Broke 2 tackles. Looked like they had him down about the 15-yard line, but he ran right through that tackle and made his way into the end zone. Little pooch kick is taken by the short man for North Fond du Lac at the 30-yard line. And with the run there, I believe that was Omar Basoria. Kind of a little pop fly kick taken by Pierce Weber. Was the kicker that time for the Ledgers, it looked like. So North Fond du Lac's going to start out here at the 35-yard line, with the clock running down here toward 6 minutes. Again, National Federation rules mean running clock once the lead reaches 40, even if it goes below that. So North Fond du Lac's going to stick with the backup quarterback here, Aiden Price, the sophomore, flanked by 2 running backs. He's going to keep it himself, coming around the left side, breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's out to the 42-yard line. Call it a gain of 8 for Aiden Price on a first down run. So goes over to talk to Coach Wolf a minute and get the play. Price a little longer than Abe Maurer, the starting quarterback. Maurer looks like he'll wrap up his night 13-23, 177 yards and 2 touchdowns, so exceeds his throwing average on the year. 2nd and 2. Price again is going to keep it himself, try to go to the left side, beats 1 man, beats another man, gets run out of bounds. Actually, they're going to say he's inbounds. And across the 45, and they're going to mark that at the 46-yard line. So first down for North Fond du Lac. Price with another nifty run. And the Orioles pick up the first down, their first of this quarter. It'll be first down and 10 for North Fond du Lac. As we said, the Orioles just 6 seniors, and their best returning senior from last year, Ethan Sadoff, in street clothes tonight. Don't know if he's injured or what the deal is, but it means 5 seniors, 15 juniors. Here's the give off to Jesse Handel. Handel, a 5'10", 148-pound sophomore. Takes the run inside. He's dives his way in. They're going to actually mark that at the 46 for no gain.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
So Handel gets his first carry here late. It's now 2nd down and 10. Reserves in. Entire Ledger defense is reserves right now. We'll try to catch those names for those moms, dads, grandpas, and grandmas. Here's the snap. It's fumbled, picked up, and off to the races for the Ledgers is Tate Schoofs, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Tate Schoofs, 5'8" sophomore, 160-pound reserve, picks up the fumble and races 40 yards for the touchdown. The ball kind of bounced on the bad snap, bounced again, and Tate Schoofs goes 40 yards on the fumble return, and the Ledgers have cracked the 60-point mark. It's the 3rd lost fumble for North Fond du Lac, and this one they've also thrown 2 interceptions, so 5 turnovers have aided the Ledgers. But what a moment for Schoofs. Snap is down and the kick is up and good. So the Ledgers back on the board with 3:37 to play. The second touchdown defensively. And it's 63-13. Clock stopped on the change of possession here with 3:37 to go. So nice job by Tate Schufs. The snap looked like it was mishandled by Aiden Price, the quarterback. He kind of bumped it in the air. It bounced off another player, hit the ground, and Schufs scooped it up and got the scoop and score, as they would say. So on homecoming, a great thing for that young man. And we are going to have the Ledgers once again set to kick off as Pierce Weber. Going to give Rotman's leg a little break as the Ledgers have found the end zone 9 times tonight. And Cole Rotman has knocked all 9 of his PATs through the uprights. Last time it was a short kick, and it was Omar Basoria, a lineman, 5'3", 194-pounder, who found himself returning the kick. We'll see what happens here. Rotman, a senior, so Ledgers wanted to work on some kicking for the next year. Another squib kick. That one is scooped up by another lineman. He's hit the 30 up there toward the 40-yard line, almost a 10-yard return. And I believe on the return, it looked like that was number 75, Cale Voskel, who had that. Voskel's a big fella over there, 6'5", 315. And the Orioles are going to start out on the 39-yard line. Spent a lot of time over there around the 30s. And clock's down inside the 3-minute mark as they take the snap. Once again, Aiden Price, the quarterback, hands it off, running up the middle is Handel. Handel's brought down there on the bottom of the pile. Looked like Bobby Keeble. It's a sophomore, 6'2", 220-pounder. They get it out there to the 45, so call that a 6-yard gain on Handel's second carry of this game. Again, lots of sophomores and young kids out there on the field right now. High snap, hauled down by the quarterback, and he gets it connected for a first down across midfield. Good job by Price. He went up and got that one. I believe that was Kennedy Balthaser that caught that one. Nice catch as they got across midfield for a gain of 7. First completion for Price, and Balthaser is the one who reels that in on a 7-yard gain. There goes the run around the right side. It's Handel once again. Incidentally, that was the 10th first down for North Fond du Lac. Handel ran around the right side that time, gets across the inside the 45 down to the 44. 40-yard gain for Handel on that one. 2nd down and 10. Clock down, winding toward 1 minute to go. So this second half, as you know, when the clock goes running, buzzes along. Moves along very quickly. Back to passes. Price looking for somewhere to go, and his pass is intercepted. Here go the Ledgers back the other way with the interception. Once again, it's Tate Schufs. That young man is having himself a half. Scores a touchdown, and then Tate Schufs with about a 40-yard return off the interception. And the Ledgers will have the ball, and the clock is running, and they're maybe going to run one play, and that's going to be all she wrote. But I'll tell you what, homecoming 2022 is going to be a night to remember for Tate Schufs. Gets 2 takeaways, scores a touchdown, and that time had the motor running before he got tackled. Here's the handoff to the Ledgers, rumbling up the middle. It's Tommy Koenigs. He's going to gain 12 yards, and that's going to be the game's final play.
Final score, Ledgers 63,
The horn sounds, and the game is complete, and your Quest Interior scoreboard shows your final score. St. Mary Springs Academy 63 and the North Fond du Lac Orioles 13. Ledgers led 42-6 at halftime. The teams traded touchdowns in quarter number 3, and the Ledgers tacking on 14 more in quarter number 4 for the 63-13 victory. We're going to take a little break to hear from some of your sponsors. High School Sports Today on Radio Plus Info is presented by Edward Jones and your local Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted, Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show is coming your way after this 4-minute timeout. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Sports.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this. It's very...
Let's see. Play of the game, player of the game.
Upscale, it's family orientated. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners at Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Greg Zonefeld back with you here at Fruth Memorial Field for our Fox Family Savings Bank post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? We can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank. So tonight, St. Mary Springs Academy moves their way to 6-0 on the season with a 63-13 win over the North Fond du Lac Orioles on homecoming for the Ledgers. And out taking some homecoming pictures, the senior class is, and nice night to celebrate. Every guy in uniform, I think, got on the field, and lots of exciting things going on throughout the night in this one. So St. Mary Springs opened up the scoring at the 8:52 mark of the first quarter. When 8 plays 70 yards, Jacob Holmes a 4-yard run to make it 7-0. Cole Rotman with the first of 9 PATs that he hit tonight to cap that one. Later in the quarter was J.T. Koenig's a 4-yard run at the 3:07 mark to make it 14-0, and the quarter wrapped up with 43 seconds left. Sam Kuhn took a 15-yard pass from Cullen King, and it was 21-0 Ledgers at the end of one. Early second quarter, Levi Humphrey broke loose for a 36-yard run on a one-play drive to make it 28-0. And on the very first play, North Fond du Lac threw an interception. Sam Lucas grabbed that one and went 25 yards untouched for a 35-0 Ledger lead. 6:18 to go in the half. Jacob Holmes found the end zone again, this time a 7-yard run. It was 42-0. The route was more than on by that point. But to North Fond du Lac's credit, the Orioles kept battling, and late in the first half, Jackson Goldobsky scored on a 42-yard pass from Abe Maurer, and the shutout was off, and it was 42-6 at halftime. Each team scored a touchdown in quarter number 3 as we went to the running clock early. John Kuhn, a 14-yard pass play from Max Bauer, made a 49-6. North Fond du Lac answered another 42-yard touchdown play. This time it was Joseph Grohl who was the recipient from Abe Maurer, making it 49-13 with 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Ledgers had 2 more scores in the fourth. J.T. Koenig's a 35-yard run to make it 56-13. And then Tate Schuf's a 40-yard fumble recovery with 3:37 left provided the final margin of 63-13. Checking through some of our statistics, unofficially North Fond du Lac 44 yards rushing, 184 yards through the air. They had 10 first downs. Abe Maurer, 13 for 23 for 177 yards. He did throw 2 picks. North Fond du Lac did turn the ball over 3 times. Jackson Goldobsky, 4 catches for 61 yards. Joseph Grohl had that one for 42, 3 catches for Connor Grohl. On the ground, Jackson Yower, 46 yards on 10 carries to lead them in rushing. As for St. Mary Springs Academy, they racked up 19 first downs tonight, 277 yards rushing, 77 yards passing. Cullen King, 7 for 8 for 63 and a touchdown with 1 interception. Max Bauer, 1 for 1 for 14 yards. On the ground, Levi Humphrey, 6 carries for 95 yards. J.T. Koenig's 8 carries for 76 yards. He scored twice. Also 2 touchdowns for Jacob Holmes, 4 carries for 21 yards. Checking our BCI Burke play of the game tonight, let's go with Levi Humphrey with that 36-yard run, a really tough run there early in the second quarter, put that fourth touchdown on the board, and that really did it there. And for my player of the game, I'm going to go to the bench tonight. Tate Schoofs, the sophomore, 2 big defensive turnovers in that second half. He had a 40-yard fumble recovery and then had an interception late. And for that young man, that's what you want. So that's our BCI Burke player of the game, now hiring in different departments and shifts. Log on to burkecareers.com. And our Marian University player of the game, we're going to go with Tate Schoofs tonight for that defensive play. Marian University has many different programs to choose from. Log on to marianuniversity.edu to get started today. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter what type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. I don't believe we'll have Ledger football next week, so our next broadcast of Ledger football here on Radio Plus Sports 2 weeks from now. That'll be a Saturday game at Lamira, Saturday, October 8th. And if the Ledgers can win next week, that'll be an opportunity for Coach Bob Hyland to get win number 500. I believe I'll be on the mic that night for you. So 2 weeks till the next Ledger game. Next week, the Ledgers play at Campbellsport. North Fond du Lac will play at Lamira next week as they look to break their long losing streak and get on the board. But that's going to wrap it up here from Fruth Field, where tonight the St. Mary Springs Ledgers on homecoming dominate North Fond du Lac, winning by a score of 63-13. For Colby and Aiden, I'm Greg Zonnefeld for Radio Plus Sports. Thanks for watching and have a great night.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Deb. I have come here today for advanced arthritis in my knees. Before, I had a lot of trouble walking, doing stairs, getting in and out of my car, just your basic day-to-day stuff. Since I am walking stairs without handrails, I can get in and out of a chair. I can be a functioning person again. Please go to New Medical Center in Waupun.
Go to newmedicalctr.com. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757. Your health is our mission.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Condex Corporation in Lamira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
One of the things that Bristol Morgan is starting to do increasingly more often is surround our customers with that team. So having somebody that's an expert on the loan side of life, having somebody that's expert on the deposit side of life or money movement, being able to talk to about all the various products and services that are out there as well as some of the things that are coming. And then sitting down with the owners of the business, sitting down back as a team at the bank and collaborating on how can we help improve their lives financially and make things better day to day.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers in Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.